who's a rogue goblin. Sorry, rogue halfling, and is pretty much the old guy in the group, discounting the dwarf probably and the elf.
Brilliant. Yes, indeed. And last but most certainly not least, we welcome back Jess at Burst of Hope.
Hey guys, I'm Jess, and you can find me here on Fridays, and then here on Tuesday nights at the Dying Kingdom. Those are my two big, long-standing campaigns. Otherwise, you find me on Cypher System stuff a lot. But I'm so excited to see what happens today.
Now, for our recap, unfortunately, Derek, you lost the game. I don't think you realised we were playing. We were playing the nose game. So today, unfortunately, you will be doing our recap. Thank you very much.
Wait, what is this? I think I missed. I just guessed the game because I saw two people do it.
Yeah. So basically, what we do is at the beginning of every channel, we put our fingers on our nose. The last person to realise that I've put my finger on my nose does the recap.
What? I saw Jess doing it, and I just thought she was probably covering like a pimple or something. I thought
it was a trick to like avoid a sneeze at first, and then I saw Scrat do it, and I was like,
wow.
Nani?
Nani?
So Derek.
Okay, I will try to do my best. We met at a city with a very strange name, which I could not pronounce.
Schwarzenberg.
What was the name? That. And we started to ask around. We were in a tavern, and we heard the rumor. Well, we heard about this orphanage in the city, which became very popular, and it was adopting or taking care of lots of kids. And Jen Silvertooth is from an orphanage, and something that was very odd was that we found out that they were shipping out children every week, at least I think it was every week, to another city. And well, they never said it outright, but I think they mentioned there were different branches of this orphanage in different cities. But the thing was there was more shipping out than shipping in of orphans, and that seemed strange. So we decided to go. But before we did that, we had some shenanigans at the tavern, and then we decided to go. We got lost, and then we reached the place, and that is where our partner decided to go to an interview with the the person in charge, but I can't remember the name of the character. I have it right here. Asha. So Asha decided to go inside the orphanage to talk to the nurse, and it all seemed all right. And then Asha suddenly decided to cast a sleeping spell on the nurse, and it didn't work. And that was like one of the strangest moments of the game, last week's game. So the nurse didn't go to sleep, and Asha panicked, and she was like, okay, I have to go. And she left, and she told us that it didn't work, and her conclusion was that the person was probably very powerful. So they decided to go, and Toby and my character Yen decided to snoop around, and we saw the one window which was not barred on the third floor. And I decided to climb it. I got inside, stole some papers, and then when I was trying to pick the lock of a cabinet, I dropped my lockpicks and made some noise, and the nurse heard me. So I jumped down the window, almost broke my ankles there, but she saw my face. And I stole the documents. I went back and I met with Grimm's daughter and Asha at the tavern while Toby was still hiding under a bush. I gave the documents to Asha and Grimm's daughter, and it all seemed okay. Only it seemed too okay. The papers were fake. It was a very good cover for an orphanage, but we decided that the papers were probably fake. And then back to Toby. Toby decided to get in the bandwagon with the evil clown. That's it. And but I believe we were in contact because Toby and Asha have sending spells or something. It's like they have cell phones.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But Toby didn't go into the wagon with the clown. He tried to, and then the nurse from the orphanage came and like, no, you can't go with them. You should come with me.
Right.
So Toby stuck in the orphanage as a little disguised little boy.
That's right. I missed that. You didn't get into the wagon.
Yeah.
So
That's
Toby.
perfect.
Sorry. So Toby's enjoying a courtesy night at the orphanage.
So, and that's where we will open as this woman, this beautiful nurse takes hold of your hand, Toby, and starts walking into the orphanage. You hear behind you, "Well, come on, kids, let's get you over to the next city." You hear the slamming of doors. Now, once again, this cart looks all black if you're to look over your shoulder, and this nurse comes. "Now, what's your name?"
Carl.
"Hello, Carl. Is that your first name?"
Yes.
"And do you have any parents in the city?"
Not in the city.
"Okay. Are they out of the city? Were they passing through?"
You're scary.
"Oh, no.
I want to be with the clown.
I'm afraid the clown's already going, but I'm sure in a few days, once we've got all of your paperwork cleared, we can get you to the next town as well, and you can go in with the clown."
How long is that gonna take?
"Oh, no time at all. It'll be over before you know it. Here, why don't you have a lollipop?"
Thanks.
She hands you a small lolly.
I'm just gonna hold it. I'm not gonna eat that. I know about taking candy from strangers.
Do you, Toby?
Yeah. It's really tempting, but it's not. He's just gonna hold it and like.
Now, Carl, would you rather be in with the other children, or would you like to spend your first night alone?
Alone.
Oh, very sure. Okay, well, we can definitely do that. I have a bunk that is free at the moment, so we'll get you set up in there. We'll make sure you've got plenty of food and clothes, washing materials, anything you need.
Okay.
Your fun and safety is our priority.
I wanna roll inside check on this girl. I am -1. 15.
On a 15.
Good.
It doesn't, like, there's no tells. There's nothing saying that she's lying. She seems to be stating at least a version of the truth. She's not glancing to the side or looking shifty or anything else like that. She's genuinely just seems to be talking to a child in a way that a child would understand. However, as you scrutinize her, could you please make me a deception roll?
Oh. 18.
Well, now, Carl, come on, let's get you set up in your new room. So as Carl gets set up in this small, very small room, barred window, a small trunk where you can put your belongings, a small bed. The bed is it's got a blanket that's been dyed blue, and it looks, if you'd been living on the streets for a few days, this would look very, very welcoming. There's a bowl of sweetened gruel given to you. It's it's cheap but sweet and smells good.
Okay. This actually worked for the disguise, but Toby's super excited about the room, and go and scavenge and look what he can find, and sort of look under the cover and look on see if we can find anything of interest and sort of.
Yeah, you'll find a wooden carved toy train. There's a stick in there, like a long, like almost like a broom handle. And there's also like a dolly in one of the corners.
Cool. Starts to like play with the train, sort of like choo choo.
Okay, well, I'll see you later. And she closes the door behind you. I'll return for the bowl soon. And you hear the lock slide home.
God damn it.
Let's go across to Grimsdaughter and Yen. Where are you guys right now?
Oh.
We'll say Asha had a bit of a headache. She drank a bit too much wine. And she decided to take an early night.
Yeah, and finally my hangover, my tinnitus is rolled away, and Ash is just like, "Ugh, good night." I am concerned for our poor little halfling. Oh gosh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Did we just send them to their doom? Where's
You know what, Grimsdar? I don't think so. Toby has a knack for getting out of things. Fortunately, we're in contact with him.
Toby? It's true, but oh gosh, what are they gonna do to Toby?
I mean,
Oh.
we could stay in contact with him, and if things go wrong, we can always break him out of the orphanage.
Okay, so are we gonna just linger here, try and like stay close to the orphanage, like keep eyes on all entrances, or where are we camping?
Where are we? We're in the tavern, no? Yeah.
I think so.
I say we should lay low until Toby tells us something odd is going on. I have a question. Can Toby start communication? Does he have the spell?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you carry on.
It's my cantrip, so yeah, I can message you and you can answer the message one time.
No, wait. I thought you were using the sending spell. Doesn't the message, the one you say, has a limitation of distance or something?
I can check.
So I thought it was the
No.
message cantrip, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know Toby and Asha had the same cantrip, so they were just like infinite messages.
Yeah.
But it has a limit, and I think you have to point at the person. You have to see the person.
Yeah, so you thought, bitch, you thought.
But now, I'm just going to throw this in there. I think this might be player knowledge, not character knowledge.
Right, we threw Toby into this assuming their communications were going to be just fine, and all of a sudden, deadlines.
I know.
We can't hear Toby because Ash is asleep, so we still don't suspect it.
Okay, yeah. I know that Grimm's daughter and Yan believe that she can start communication, but I'm just trying to state whether it is possible or not. Okay, I have the spell right here. Message. It has a range of 120 feet, and you have to point your finger toward a creature within range. So no, we can't hear her, but we think we do. Okay.
Flawed, guys. Poor
Okay,
Toby.
so Grimm's daughter, we only have to stay here and wait for Toby's message.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Or-
that's fine.
Or we could lay low, like a street or two away from the orphanage, and see if something strange happens. Just to be ready to break him out if it's needed.
I'm highly paranoid. Grimm's daughter hates clowns. We've heard nothing but bad things about this nurse, and she's just like, yeah, we could find an inn, like 2 streets away, like you say, but like, what is gonna happen to Toby? What if they leave and we don't know?
Well, that's why we're gonna keep an eye on the door,
Okay.
unless there's like a secret
I feel
exit
like we should take
underground.
watch. Like, we should not all sleep in the inn. One of us should just keep watch.
Okay, I can do that.
Yes,
I'm
you're
stealthy.
sneaky. Yeah, good. Do it.
The thing is, I mean, there's a reason why we accepted to send Toby there. She has to gather as much information as he can. So we don't interfere unless it gets crazy.
Okay.
Or else it's for nothing. It's like we go there and break him out now. He didn't find out anything.
The second they start harming children and we know about it, I'm not going to be able to restrain myself. So I'm letting you know that right now.
Of course, fuck that. But the thing is, if I am there and I see something strange, how do I let you know? I don't have those magics they use. So either
We're
you're
camping out by
out.
the door. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So either you're out or we both have to go.
Okay, so I guess we could trust Toby. It's just the night, right? Like they can't do anything in the night.
It's just a night, and that carriage is not coming back at least until tomorrow. And I assume the children were unharmed when they got into the cart.
Okay.
And just trust the magics they use. If anything happens, Toby's gonna let us know.
Sure. That's an important thing to do. Okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's fine.
Let's go to sleep. Let's get some sleep.
Does not get any restful sleep.
I also want to investigate. Sorry, were you guys finished?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to investigate the lollipop.
It is a sweet treat.
I'm gonna eat it.
Can you make me an investigation check?
Okay.
I thought he was gonna ask for a con save.
Yeah. I was like, God damn it, you tricked me. Investigation, was it?
Yeah.
5. It's a sweet.
Yeah, it's a wonderful sweet. Wonderful. And now I'll ask for that con save.
God damn it.
For real?
16.
What sedatives are here?
On a 16, this has a strong calming effect to it, this treat. You can feel the effects of sleep hitting you heavily. It's something it would seem to try and help you get to sleep.
Help. Okay, so I know it's like been, I don't know, modified. Yeah.
But you've wolfed it down. You can.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
you can now choose to enter a deep sleep, free from worrying about being captured, or you can try and resist sleep, gain a level of exhaustion, and get no rest for the night.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to resist.
That's on that con save, you can 100% do that, but we will mark 1 level of exhaustion.
Sure.
So now I believe first level is ability checks. I believe.
Yes. Where do I mark it? Is there like a thing I can mark it? Or
Just note it down somewhere. Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks. Sorry,
Okay.
I'll mark it down for you.
oh no.
So Toby, you spend the night up, tossing and turning, trying to resist sleep. How are you doing it? What methods are you using to stop yourself from sleeping?
I'm playing music. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play. Wait, I'm gonna use my bagpipes
Dubstep bagpipes.
and keep everyone away.
Like, literally, as soon as you start, you hear the click-clacking of heels coming along the corridor. Knock, 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 knock. Carl, you can't make that much noise. Not in here. You'll keep everyone awake.
I can't sleep.
Okay, well, and you hear the door unlock, and she comes in, and she has a, she has with her a cuddly sheep. And she's like, do you know what I do when I can't sleep? I just cuddle this sheep. And the sleep sheep
Where
gets me
do
to
you sleep?
I sleep right here with all of you. I'm in the office upstairs.
Can I sleep with you the first night?
I don't think that would be appropriate, Carl.
But I can't sleep.
I know.
I'm gonna try to walk past her. See what she does.
When you try to walk past, her arm just bars your path. Like, no,
Yeah.
bedtime.
But I can't sleep. I need. Can I just have a look around? I haven't seen the place yet. I feel worried.
That's it.
When-
I'll take you round first thing in the morning. How does that sound to you?
Okay.
She gets down and looks eye to eye with you. And she's like, "It's okay, Carl. Everything's going to be okay here. We're here to protect you."
Insight check.
No. Wisdom save.
Oh! I have minus in that, I believe. Yeah. 18.
On an
Pretty
18.
like it tonight.
Yeah. On an 18, you can tell she was trying to charm you.
I'm gonna. Okay, I know that. So, I'm gonna play along with that. And like, okay.
There we go. Time for bed.
I go to bed. Okay.
Make me a deception check.
God damn it. 9.
As you get into bed, she goes back to the door, turns around, peers around. And remember, Carl, try not to tell lies. We don't want the wild magic surges to get you. Lock.
Damn it. He. He mutters under his breath.
As you look around the room, you realise when you turn around and went back to the bed, she had picked up your bagpipes and removed them.
She's going down. She's going down. Gosh darn it. I still have my trumpet though. Okay.
Yeah, the stolen trumpet.
Okay. Can I sleep the rest of the night, or is it like too late?
By this point, it'll be early. You can take a short rest.
Okay.
I don't think it will be enough to remove your exhaustion. I'm not actually. Let's clarify that quickly, because you know.
Because I can take a short rest, but I can keep my exhaustion. I'm fine with that.
Your spells reset.
Yeah, I used all my. I think I had one spell
Yeah,
slot
no,
left
it's
or
long rest only that reduces exhaustion level by 1.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
I'm fine with that.
Yen and Grimsdaughter, you wake up the next morning. There's been no communications from Toby. Asher seems to have fallen ill. She just leaves a note saying that she's coughing and sneezing everywhere and decided to quarantine herself for a couple of days. Good morning.
So no word from Toby. So
You
that
told
means
me.
2 things. No, that means 2 things. Everything's fine, or he's dead.
Everything's fine. No, that can't be right. No. We just sent Toby to their doom. We have to.
Don't say you sent. We all agreed to it.
Oh no. Clearly, like up until now, Grimm's daughter has not been fully convinced that papers are forged, that they weren't an orphan, and I'm just like, no, that nurse is bad news bears. The clown is bad. What have we done to this poor little halfling? Okay, and I like pull down my pike, and I'm like, no, we must save Toby.
Okay, let's go there. You want to just break in, or you you could still go inside and try to talk your way into it. Not me, because she saw my face.
Do you think? So if we go in at night, it's more likely that, I mean, we'd have to wait longer. So Toby would have more time to either die or find something out, and then they'd be less guarded. The daytime they'd be guarded, right? If they're doing something bad. But
An orphanage is like a prison.
But should I go in the daytime and like try and maybe I could pretend? I don't have enough magic to like try and trick her, and obviously she can't be tricked. So I'm like, whoa! All I know is how to like poke people. What do I do? She can't.
Don't you have something to frame her, the nurse? I've heard some things about paladins being very good at interrogation. Wink, wink. Zone of truth spell.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a lot of practice with that. There was training, but like, oh, she didn't. I should try to. And she didn't go to sleep. You expect me to like be able to power her mentally? I feel like that's just not going to be a good thing.
Well, Asha is a strong spellcaster, but I would say you're just as good as her. I mean, my interrogation techniques are very different.
So you're saying daytime infiltration. Does that mean, I mean, are you on the same page? Like, I know sometimes I get a little overzealous, people tell me, but like, we just sent Toby to the Doom. Should I trust Toby for another day, or should I just go in now? Do I rush him now?
There's another way. Maybe we could snoop around, and maybe we get to see Toby around. And if we see Toby through a window or in the courtyard, we know he's alive, and we can wait a little bit longer. And well, we don't know when the next wagon, the cart wagon's coming back. But assuming that's tonight or the day or tomorrow night, it's not a long time.
But I mean, you guys were in the backyard for a while. You didn't see anything, right? You didn't see any children. So like, for all we know, Toby's in solitary confinement.
Could be, but we visited the place in the evening. No children would have been around in the evening anyway.
Okay.
We could go today. If we see children in the courtyard, that makes more sense. Maybe we see Toby in, I don't know. Let's go snoop around.
First, before any snooping, I need a good breakfast.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
And you can find the downstairs, the owner of this. Where did you sleep last night?
In the tavern, in the inn.
In the tavern. Guess. Okay. Yeah. So you're.
All right. In Turnabout Lane.
So yeah, Toby might be in mortal danger, but we need breakfast and a beer.
What now? We've got. Tell me how. I mean, we have the millennial menu, or we have the regular menu.
What's the difference?
It's been a while.
This one's got things like avocado on toast and chia seed porridge and all that sort of stuff in it. This one has bacon, egg, sausage, beans, black pudding.
Nope. I need a hearty meal. Give me the old one.
I'll take the bacon one, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, there you go, guys. There you are. I'm just behind the
counter. What is an avocado? Who do you think you are? What are you trying to do?
They are a fruit from across the seas. All the young kids are eating them. Personally, I don't see the appeal, but you might have heard of guacamole. It's one of the main ingredients in guacamole.
It's mushy and green and turns brown. How is that appealing at all compared to bacon?
Oh, well, suddenly you're an avocado connoisseur. I didn't realize.
Well, I know guacamole. I didn't know avocado is what guacamole
came
from.
Yes. Actually, I must admit, it is a vegetable what my mother used to use to make guacamole. But actually, she made quite a good one. You find often the ones that you can buy in the shops have got a lot of preservatives in them, and they're not so tasty. But pure guacamole, chopped up, little bit of onions, little bit of
Eggs,
sauce.
cheese, bacon. That's okay. We're good.
Right,
Thanks.
right, lovely. Eggs, cheese, bacon. I'll get that for you now. And you, sir?
Hash browns.
Oh, and hash browns.
Potatoes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, actually, if you want, yeah, nice. Yeah, go on, carry on. I'll just take the order here, yeah.
Perfect. Brilliant.
And, you, Mr. Silvertooth?
I'll take the bacon one and some ale if you have it.
Ale! Ooh, early starter. Alright, yeah. Yeah, ale license opens up in 5 minutes, I'll get you that.
The early bird gets ale.
Indeed, I'll go and get that for you. A drink for you, Grimsdottir?
Just cold water.
Just cold
Feeling
water.
a little sober today.
Feeling sober. Alright. I can get you a fruit juice if you like.
No fruit. A little gassy, a little rumbly in the tumbly.
Right. Gotcha. I know a person you can see about that. And he walks off to go and prepare your meal.
Perfect.
Wise choice, Grim's daughter. Whatever you drank last night, I think it was too much.
I've had a lot of meads, and that just, I guess, I don't know, I drank from the dregs of the bottom of the barrel, and that was not a good time. I need to be alert, especially if we actually have to save Toby.
All right.
So soon your
This
breakfast...
is some good bacon.
Yeah, soon your breakfast comes out. It is splendid. It is greasy. It's got burnt, crunchy bits. It's everything you could dream of in a greasy spoon breakfast.
Yes.
And we pan across to Kyle. No. Good morning, Kyle. How are you feeling this morning?
Better?
Oh, fantastic. And the door unlocks. She comes in. Now, today, we're going to ask you some questions. We're going to take a quick photo of you. Well, we're going to take a sketch of you so the police can put it up around town. Make sure you don't have any parents here. And we'll go on from there. Okay? But first, some breakfast.
Yay!
Now, we've got you a wonderful, healthy breakfast, perfect for a growing child. Got you a superfoods porridge with green leaves and chia seeds and all wonderful things like that.
No avocados?
No, you know about avocados?
All the cool kids eat it.
The new sensation.
Well, I can get you avocado on toast for lunch. That's actually what I prefer to eat.
Okay. Yay!
Strange, most children want to eat sweets.
I know. That's what I want to eat. But I also want to eat what all the other kids eat, which is avocado.
Well, why don't you join the rest of the children in the main play area? Come on. And she takes your hand.
Okay. I follow her. I guess she doesn't have anything I can snatch from her, like a key.
She's wearing like a nurse's outfit, so there's no pockets on the skirt, but she has breast pockets.
Can I see if there's keys there, or is it just empty pockets for like decorations?
There's definitely things.
Boobies.
There's definitely things in the pockets.
Okay, I'm just gonna note that and leave it for later, probably.
It's rude to stare, Carl.
Hey. I force a little blush and like stare on the ground.
And soon you are brought to a room full of children of varying ages, below 5. Here you go. In you go. Play along now, and do behave. I'll come and summon you for the other things we talked about soon.
I stand in a corner, awkward. pretending to be shy, but wanna like just see what the kids are doing. So what do I see?
Well, some of them are playing with marbles, others are playing hopscotch.
Okay. I go forward to the closest one to me.
Okay.
And I say, "Hi, my name is Carl. What's your name?"
Hello, my name's Sophie.
Hi. Do you wanna be my friend?
Okay. Will you play with my dolly?
No. How long have you been here?
I came in yesterday.
Same as me. Do you eat avocado?
What's an avocado?
It's like the green stuff that you make. You may make a guacamole out of avocado.
Guacamole?
Mhm. Never mind. Okay.
Now, this dolly's name is Susie. Susie's very sick.
Pleasure. So, how did you get here?
Well, I was wondering, I was staying on the streets behind Turnabout Lane and a guardsman found me, and he said that I'd be much better off here.
Do you like it here?
Oh, it's so much fun and the food's lovely.
So how long have everyone else been here?
I don't know. I met Fred yesterday and he was really nice, but he had to go.
Oh, with the clown?
Oh no, that was Bjorn and Barry.
Okay. Where do they go?
I don't know, but they go to a new home to get new families and have lots of fun.
Is that what they tell you?
Well, I hope it's true. I want to have a mummy.
Noted. What else? Like, where does the old lady keep her stuff?
The old lady?
The one
You mean the dinner lady, the one who brings around the sweetened gruel and the.
Yeah, I never think she told us her name. It's a bit rude.
Well, she's just the orphanage owner. I guess I don't know what to call her.
I think you should call her old lady. I think that's what she told me.
You think I should call her old lady?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I go to another kid. Bye.
Okay, I'll play with my dolly on my own.
So I'm probably gonna do this with kind of all of the kids and ask them like their name, how they got there, and how long they have been there.
Yep, all the answers are less than 2 days. They've all been found on the streets or came in from the surrounding forests. They all miss their friends that they saw a couple of days before, but they're happy they went on to go and find new families.
Okay. Did anyone know where she keeps, like, I guess, her things? I'm just gonna say things and stuff. I'm not gonna specify exactly.
Well, one of the boys, an especially fervent boy with a lot of energy, told you that she kept a torture chamber up in her room where she took the naughty kids and she would like hurt them with tickling and beating them with sticks and all sorts of other things.
The naughty kids. Interesting. Okay, cool. And when I have done that, I'm just gonna. I don't wanna. He like Toby's really awkward with children. He's like, do not really wanna be part of that little community. So he's just gonna pretend shy and build something with sticks, I guess. Is this outside the yard? Are we outside or are we inside?
No, you're inside. You're in like an assembly hall, I guess, like a play area.
Okay. Can I see the nurse? I'm just gonna call her nurse.
Okay.
Can I see her somewhere?
She's comes in regularly to check on everyone, and she happens to be walking back in at this moment as you are getting ready to call her.
Oh, I'm not gonna call her. I just wanna like see if she was there. See.
She's looking around the room, and her eyes land on you, and she goes, "Ah, Carl, come on, time to go and get you all your paperwork sorted. Come on."
Okay. Plays along.
She takes you to a small office on the first floor. In this office sits one of the guardsmen from last night, one of the ones that was searching for you in the bushes but couldn't find you.
Yes. Get tricked.
He has a pen and paper in his hand, and as soon as you come in, he starts scribbling away. If you look over the paper, you can see he is sketching a replica of your face.
I do a silly face.
Now, Carl, this is Officer Barrow. He's going to just take a sketch of your face to show around, make sure that we don't have any relatives in the city. But you need to keep your face straight.
Okay, got it. Serious.
Good enough. Now, when were you born? Do you know when you were born? Do you know how old you are? Six? Okay, I'll take that as a no. And do you have any friends or family out there on the streets? Okay. Well, and the questioning will go on this sort of thing. Nothing telling. Nothing like, I don't know, do you serve the Dark Lord or something like that? There's no questions like that. It's all very above board. Everything seems legit. Grimsdaughter and Yen, you're finishing up your wonderful breakfast.
So, about that saving or figuring out what's happening with Toby.
You're muted.
Sorry. Yeah, Grimsdaughter, this bacon was really good. I say we go there and see what's going on. You know what? We don't have to decide right now. Let's go there. Let's see what we see. And we decide whether you go in and try to talk your way into something. Try to find out if Toby's still around. And in the meantime, I could just climb the small wall to get a look at the courtyard and see if Toby's there.
We all know how you climbing anything around the orphanage happened. How that rolled out. Like
well,
that.
I was trying to climb up to the third floor, but not just to see the courtyard.
Uh-huh.
Well, I see your
point.
point.
Doubt your suspicious rogue abilities.
Well, do you have a better solution to snoop inside the courtyard?
Yeah, I definitely I can't. I would clank around everywhere. Out of character, did we see? I can't remember honestly. Did we see the clown and all of that? Like, do we understand what's going on?
I believe only Carl saw the clown.
That's what I thought.
Yen,
like,
Grimsdaughter, and Asher, you fled.
Yeah, we don't know like the timeline, like their turnaround with the kids and stuff.
Okay. But maybe he mentioned it in the message, the last message.
In the message, yeah.
Like if the message was canon and allowed to use, I did tell. What's her name? Asha.
I mean, were you pointing at Asha?
That's what I'm saying. Like we can remove that message or. It happened.
We'll keep it. So my ruling on rules that are wrong is it was right at the time.
Okay. So I told her, I think it was a bit of a panic, but I definitely said like, oh, they're collecting kids, there's a clown, should I go? And she probably told you guys as well.
Sure.
So that's about what you know, I think.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I will trust you, Silvertongue, to do your sneaky things. We need to figure out what's going on and
Okay.
what level of danger Toby is in.
I don't think there's like a lot of danger. At least not yet.
For a person posing as a child in this suspicious orphanage place. No danger? None?
Well, if Toby was a child, yes, but he's not. He's very capable.
Wouldn't that make it more dangerous for them?
For them, for the nurse, or for Toby?
No. Once they
Toby?
realize that Toby's not a child and there's actual pose of threat, that would be
Well-
pretty dang dangerous.
Well, he's been posing as a halfling for years. He has some experience.
Oh my god,
with-
you blew my cover. Oh my god.
I look at Silvertongue and I'm like, posing as a halfling. I just thought they were kind of ugly. I totally never picked up on the like halfling. I'm like, just ugly, right?
Well, he is
Posing?
ugly.
This bard has been tricking me the whole time.
Bards are tricky.
Oh.
And Toby even more so. So let's do this. Let's go. Like I said, let's not decide here. Let's see what we see around there, and then we
Okay.
decide whether I climb that wall or you go in and talk to the nurse, to the
Okay.
spell resistance nurse.
Sure.
All right, we go there, Scriticus.
You go there. Okay, so as you're
Quietly.
heading across,
Unobtrusively.
heading towards the orphanage. Let's see, what time of day is it when we get there? Probably, you guys stop to have breakfast. It's probably getting on to mid-morning.
Okay.
Makes sense.
It looks much like it did before. Large, Gothic architecture building, very clean, very bright. No gargoyles, no grotesques. Looks sort of grandiose. Welcoming? Question mark?
Okay.
Never seen an orphanage like this.
It is strange. It is very strange they chose this gothic look to it.
And Toby, do you remember what you saw last week with your 20 passive perception?
No. Gosh darn it.
Okay, cool.
Was it something important?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah. It was super important. Like, so
Oh,
important.
Oh no, stop it. No, you're being mean.
Toby took notes.
In the courtyard, Toby, you saw a secret entrance to an underground chamber.
I didn't catch that at all.
No, I don't remember that.
I don't remember either.
Oh gosh, that must have been like. And now we move on. And by the way, wait, there's a secret chamber. Let's move on. Like super subtle.
Yeah. As all good DMs do it.
God damn it, stop being a good DM, Scrat.
Okay, so I have a question, Scriticus.
Uh-huh.
Do we see a cart stationed outside the orphanage?
No, there are no guards. The doors are closed. There's a workman putting bars up on that third floor window. He's got a long ladder.
Oh shit. Can we do like a perception or an investigation check?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
I ask you the same question. Whichever one you choose will change the answer you receive.
I'm going to investigate.
Okay. Specifically, what you investigate?
The perimeter of the backside.
Mm-hmm. So the door is a large, sort of like a double stable door. You can see through the crack in the middle that there is a large bar holding it closed from the inside. Doesn't appear to be any other locks. The walls are probably quite easily climbable. They're large stones with large gaps between the stones. There's plenty of room to get your fingers in between them.
Sure.
It's it seems like a nice place. You can hear children laughing on the inside. You can hear a small girl talking about her dolly Susie who's sick.
Well, Silvertongue, you're doing a very good job of covering up everything. It just seems like kids are out and about, and I mean, the walls look like anyone sneaky remotely could climb it. I think you should.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be my lookout. But first, I want to make a short detour and buy a grappling hook.
Oh,
Yeah.
so buy. Okay.
You can certainly find a place that will buy this other grappling hook. It'll probably only take you a couple of hours.
Hours to get a grappling hook?
Yeah. You're not familiar with the town. That makes sense. I can meander. You know me and my directions. I'll make you meander through all my shortcuts and find a market that'll supply you with an appropriate grappling hook.
I mean, it'll probably be midday by the time you get back. That should be okay, right? What can happen in a few hours?
I will get the grappling hook because last night I almost broke my legs because I didn't have one.
Oh.
So the way I see this, Squaricus, is we pick the side of the orphanage which has less people going by.
Yep. There's always a quiet alleyway somewhere. Yep.
Yeah. Grimsdor is gonna she's gonna stay in a corner and be my lookout. And I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can when no one's watching. Just throwing the hook on the top of the wall. It's walled, right?
Yeah.
That's a walled courtyard.
It's a walled courtyard, yep.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna climb up there to peek inside. I want to see if there's some children in the courtyard.
Of course.
And probably Toby.
So as you climb, I'm just looking. I'm sure I took notes of all of your passive perceptions, but I can't find. Yes, here we go. Yes, indeed. So as you climb, you can see the courtyard below you. There's nothing out here at the minute. You can see cart tracks, but the doors to the orphanage are locked. The doors to the courtyard are barred. Seems like a courty courtyard.
There's no one there?
No one there?
Midday. Okay, I step down. There's no one there, Grimsdaughter. Which, I mean, I don't know. It could be part of this orphanage normal schedule, or it is more like a prison.
I mean, you would think there's a lot of in and out travel and it's daytime. That should be the hours of operation. You said there's no one here in the courtyard and...
What about the front door, Square? Because that the one was closed to?
The front door is not closed. You guys can... Well, it's not locked at least. You guys can go in under the pretense of being visitors again if you wish.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is strange. I'm starting to get worried about Toby.
Now we finally get worried about Toby.
Well, yes, because I thought we were going to see the normal functioning of the orphanage, at least the cover of it. So I see two options now. Either you go in and try to talk your way into it. I can't because they saw my face last time. Or I try to break.
How many people saw your face? I mean,
only one.
Okay.
Only one woman, a beautiful one, but I don't know if it's the same one that Asha talked to. There could be more than one.
I feel like that's not as risky as you think. There should be more than one person in there, right?
Yeah.
Well, she fit the description. It was a beautiful woman, young. Yes?
With your passive perception of 14, at the end of the alleyway, you'll see a little piece of paper hanging on the wall.
What, like buried inside the bricks or something?
No, it's like it's been tacked up, like someone's put up a flyer.
I'm gonna go see that.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
something on the wall.
It is a rough description. It's a rough sketch of your face.
Oh, fuck.
With
My face?
information on this person required. Very rough, very rough. You can just
Is it
about
good?
make out it's yours. No, they've got the nose all wrong.
Okay.
It looks like there's another halfling doing strange things in this city. It looks like me. What a coincidence.
I may not be the smartest around here, but I feel like you should know better if there is just a wanted poster right here.
I know. So yeah, like I said before, maybe I should not go inside. Or I could risk it, man. I don't know. I can do it.
You stand
What?
near the alleyway entrance. You can see a guardsman leave the orphanage, walking away, and the nurse, beautiful nurse, says, "Thank you, Officer Barrow. Thank you. See you soon." Toby, they finish up their questioning, and she says, "Right now, I'm just going to see the guardsman out, Carl. I'll be right back." And she leaves.
Okay, I'm gonna try to locate my. I never remember what's it called. My instrument.
Bagpipes?
Bagpipes. Yep. And I would guess it's in her office.
Not this office, it would seem. In this room, there is a small desk with some drawers and awards all across the wall. As an adult, you would probably recognize this as a show office to bring in guests.
Okay. I'm just gonna look around as fast as I can without make a mess. I'm just gonna glance. What do I see? First of all.
As you approach the desk, the office goes dark. There is a painting behind the desk of a person cowled in black. It says orphanage open, orphanage originator at the bottom. The figure begins to loom out of the painting towards you.
I slowly lose backwards.
A cloying hand comes forward.
Bad touch, and I'm out.
Oh, God!
She locked the door behind her.
What just happened?
Oh, you walked away at a terrible time. So we almost got
Okay,
summoned to the dark realms.
Okay, spells. I'm gonna try to use my little goblin teeth and really ugly child.
Behind you, you can hear a creak as the door handle begins to slowly move downwards.
I'm just gonna kick the door open.
As you kick the door, it thumps back.
I just want to get out of here. Spooky office.
A mist begins to rise from the floor.
Oh, God.
I don't know what to do, man. Is the painting still
Oh, it's leaning all the way out. It's bringing the shadows with it, so darkness is engulfing the room, now covering the desk.
Sounds like a dementor.
Basically.
The door opens.
Emily?
Ah!
Oh, hi, Carl. Come on, everything's back to normal. Carl, let's take you back through. Do you know, we've actually might be able to find you some new parents very quickly. You fit a wonderful description. And she says in Goblin, and perhaps some more of your kind.
Ooh.
Okay, I answer in Goblin like, no, I'm just gonna play dumb actually. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
We'll go back outside to everyone else.
So you just said the equivalent in Goblin of no hablo español.
What?
Literal nani.
Yeah, Nani. Japanese Goblin.
So, Yen and Grim's daughter, you see this guardsman leave.
Huh.
Did they see the paper?
Sorry?
The guard was like drawing my face, right?
Yeah, there's no sign of the drawing on him.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
As I see this guardsman, I'm like, yeah. Orphanages don't need guardsmen. Do you think that's just because, they saw you? Or is this regular? What do you think, Silvertongue?
It could be that, but it could also be that sometimes orphans are criminals too.
The guardsman stops on a corner. A nondescript person hands him a small bag, which he pockets and moves on.
Do we both see that? Like, my passive is pretty meh.
Do you know what? He's a guardsman. He's not hiding it.
That looks like a bribe or a sale or...
You say
I
that
don't know.
out loud so the guard can hear you, because that would be funny.
Oh, God.
He's across the street. He's away.
Yeah. So we're, like, eyeballing him hardcore, and I'm like, that's super not right? Right? That's gotta be some sort of corruption.
Yeah, so who do you want to follow? The guard or the other person?
One of each.
Let's split the party even further.
This could only end well, obviously.
Okay,
I'll follow the bribe E, and you follow the guardsman.
I was gonna suggest the opposite because the guardsman probably knows my face from the posters,
Oh.
and
yeah,
the
okay.
guard would probably be more willing to talk to you because you are.
I'm supposed to talk to him?
Sorry,
I'm supposed to talk to him?
to the guard.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know if you feel like it. At least follow him. But what if he just goes back to his house?
Okay,
It's not,
okay.
Not much
Alright.
there. You could
Yeah.
interrogate him.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm like hyping myself up. I'm like, yeah. I can tail someone.
Okay.
I know how to tail people. That's fine.
Good. And I'm going to tell the other brigand there and see what I can get out of him.
Okay. We have split the party as far as it can be split.
This. Yeah.
And we split the party completely.
Yep.
Absolutely great.
Yep.
The
Sorry.
party is currently a shattered piece of china on the floor. There's pieces everywhere. This is a DM's wet dream.
Okay, so I want to tail the criminal, or I'm just calling it a criminal, and see where he goes.
Okay.
You labeled him as a criminal? That's just assumptive of you.
Do you think this is legal?
What is legality in the
Well, you tell me, Mr. Paladin.
It's probably legal since a guard did it.
I stand for certain morals.
Okay, me too. But our morals are different.
You shouldn't label them as criminals until concretely proven that they've done something wrong. All we know about this certain individual is they've passed something along to this certain guard.
Which is probably money.
Suspicious person. I feel like you should label them as suspicious person.
Okay,
That's
let's
it.
use that. Suspicious person, suspicious criminal.
Yeah, so you follow suspicious person, I follow the guard, and we meet back up at the
We meet
Tavern.
back here. No, we meet right here.
right here where they are suspicious of you and you want to keep sneaking around here.
Okay,
that's
let's meet
fine. That's
back
fine.
at
It makes
the inn.
no. Go ahead. By all means, let's meet back
Let's
here
meet
because then we'll
here.
see if Toby gets stolen, shipped off by the clown. Okay, cool. I'll
Okay,
see
let's
you at
let's
like
do this. We meet back
6.
here in 3 hours at 6. If I don't see you or you don't see me by 6, we're gonna try to. Well, whoever's left is gonna try to break Toby out.
All by the lonesome. Okay, sounds like a flawless plan.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay. So we will start with Yen, following the suspicious person, potential criminal.
Oh dear.
So as he walks along, he's looking around. You make me a stealth check just to avoid his notice.
Yes.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to notice anyone following him, so he ducks down an alley to the right.
Okay.
He walks down this alley around 400 yards. And then he takes another right. You follow it?
Okay. Yes.
He moves another 200 yards. And takes a left.
Okay.
He crosses a busy street. Into another alley.
Lonely alley?
Yeah, another small alley. You almost wouldn't notice it. There's just like bins between buildings down here. He goes about 50 yards into this alley. And then takes a left.
Okay. I continue.
In this alley, there is a door at the end. It's a dead end. He knocks on the door and walks in.
Did I notice if he said something before going in?
He didn't say anything, just... And the door opens.
And he walks in. Does this building have windows?
None in this alley. It's just like a thin alley with like a door at the end. There might be a window up high, but you're not sure if it belongs to this building or not.
No, I'm probably getting out of the alley and going around the block
Okay.
to see what that building was.
It's difficult to say. Where you've got like a hodgepodge of like buildings around, it's difficult to say which building it is. It could be one in the middle, or maybe a part of a building, or maybe an underground access point. It's difficult to say. Give me an investigation roll to see how well you do.
Yes.
It's hard to say. Really hard to say. Whoever designed this designed it to be secret.
Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Go back to the alley and knock on the door.
The door swings open.
I go in. Did someone open the door for me?
Nope, the door just swings open. As you
Okay,
as you go to knock, the door just pushes forward.
Okay, I step inside. What do I see?
Well, it's very dark. Do you have dark vision?
I am not sure. I'm a halfling.
Behind you, you hear the door slam. What are you doing here?
I'm here because the boss wanted me to be here.
Make me a deception check.
Yes! Oh man, that's one of my bad ones. I guess it's more or less convincing.
And we will head over to Grimsdotter and return to you.
Oh god.
Grimsdotter.
Mm-hmm.
The guardsman walks down a busy street. He walks all the way to the end. At the end of the street, he takes a left. He It paces 500 yards at a guardsman's pace. You know, that measured pace, slow, looking around. He goes 500 yards before taking a right. He walks into the guardhouse.
Okay. So, did I understand that he seemed to be pacing just to, like, make sure no one was following him? Like, it seems so random.
Give me so if you're used to seeing guardsmen around, which I imagine you are, it is a very regulated pace that a lot of guardsmen take. When you're walking on your feet all day, it's natural to get into sort of like a pendulum swing, a sort of like a casual walking pace so you can take in everything around you.
Okay. Sure. So he walks into the guardhouse. If I scan the guardhouse, like, I'm just checking just general parameters of it, like how tall it is, any entrances or windows.
Oh yeah, it's tall. It has a blue light over the door, large windows. This looks like maybe an old manor house that was maybe donated to the guards some time ago. To give you some sort of aesthetic. It's quite a grandiose building, not too expensive, not too cheap, reasonably well maintained. There's a couple of shutters hanging here and there that look like they could use a new look of paint, but it doesn't look bad.
Okay. Oh dear. I'm like, Grimsdotter's at a loss. I can't just walk on in through the front door.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Clearly. As a paladin, I could try and deceive my way as a new guard. Oh gosh. I leave other people to the planning. Okay, I'm gonna scan like actual perimeter. Like, is there a back entrance or like a?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm 4'2", so even first floor windows are gonna be like.
So scouting around the building, you can see there are, as you hitch up onto a window and look through, you can see that there is desks and guards filling out paperwork. Around the back of the building, there is a yard with some training dummies in. There's also a stable where a horse and cart are kept. Just the one horse and cart. And yeah, that's pretty much the layout of the land. You can also see through one of the windows, or if you look through the main door, there is a reception desk.
Okay. No obvious signs or bulletin boards anywhere.
Well, yeah, there are boards around. What are you looking for?
Maybe like job postings or sites.
Okay. Well, there. So you're from the city, right?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So you would know that it's application only. They don't like put help wanted. That's not what the guards do.
Sure.
It's an application process. You need to do your training. You need to go and pass the tests, and then you get the prestigious title of guardsman.
Right. And definitely not something I could just walk my way in and pretend like, here, I'll pass the test. I have my ID card right here. Okay. And upon first floor window peeking, I don't see the specific guardsman I followed.
Make me a perception check.
Absolutely, I would love to.
Nope.
Not at all.
No. You can see guards.
I'm like, yep, definitely guards. Definitely some people that can guard some things. Great. Okay. God, I have like 2 hours. I feel like I'm not going to be productive in Silver Tongue. I'm going to be so disappointed. When you say tall, how tall is this building?
We're talking at least 2 stories, like 10-foot floors. It's really high ceilings in there, really high.
Yeah, that's fair. As a guardsman housing place, ooh, are there guards guarding it?
No.
Mm-hmm. 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 I would say I'll stake out probably for another hour around the perimeter to see if the guardsman specifically leaves. Otherwise, I'm just gonna head back carefully.
The nurse locks the door, Toby.
Oh god.
Sorry, am I like into the office?
You're still in the
Or
office.
locks the door like behind her?
No, she walks in and locks the door behind her, so she's in the office with you.
Okay.
Yes, I think we'll be able to move you on very quickly.
That sounds great.
She puts her hand under the desk, and you hear an audible click. And a section of floor falls away, revealing a staircase leading down.
Oh, I remember the thing now. The torture chamber path. Why did you lock the door?
We're going to go down and see some wonderful people about. Her eyes flash red for a second. About moving you on.
Abort mission! Abort! Can I see my bagpipe anywhere?
No, it's not in here.
God damn it. Okay. Okay. That's it. This is like, no. I'm just gonna abort mission. I'm gonna use my, where is it? My knock spell that lets me unlock a lock. With a huge, like, the thing with that is it makes a huge sound, and it's gonna be really obvious that I use magic for that. So everyone can hear it, but I'm just gonna leg it. I'm just gonna run out of there.
As the door knocks audibly, it takes a moment for you to concentrate on that and get it to work. And as soon as you do that, she steps in front of it and goes, in Goblin again. Oh, but Carl, you don't want to leave, do you?
Definitely when you put it that way, yes.
She reaches out to grab you.
Can I just try to avoid it?
Yes, you can. We'll have, if you want to avoid, that'll be acrobatics against her athletics.
Okay.
This is crazy.
7. Like, I'm not trying to be super violent or anything. I'm just trying to... like,
She just gently grabs your shoulder.
Wait, but she rolled Arcana.
Oh, yes, you did. You can roll acrobatics.
Oh, sorry. Where is it? Acrobatics.
First one in
There it
the
is. Sorry. 13. Oh, that's...
Do you know what?
Yes.
Do you know what? Actually, it's got the same modifier on it, so I'm going to take the 7. She grabs
Okay.
you.
fair enough. I can roll with that.
She's going to grab you, and she's just going to start walking you down the stairs. Come on, Carl. If that is your real name.
I am scared.
Good.
Well, you're the worst nurse I ever met. Is this gonna take it?
This is a dark corridor leading downwards.
I have dark vision.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's musty and old. It feels like the foundations of like an old shack or something similar. There are a couple of old books lining the walls.
Okay, can I try to... No, she did the thing. God damn it.
You can try and break free.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to... Like, she is really powerful, but she obviously knows something's up. And so I know she knows, and she knows I know. So it's fine. Oh, that's a level 1 though. Okay,
Carl, don't you want to stay down here with me?
no,
wisdom save.
My minus in wisdom say, why did I do this? 5. Okay.
You are charmed.
Okay, so can you define that?
Yes, of course I can.
You're friends now.
Yeah, we're buddies.
Essentially, you are buddies. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
And I just realized I have disadvantage in ability checks anyway, so...
You do, yes.
Good times. I'm fucked.
We'll be so happy down here together, Charles. Just for one night.
Did you call me Charles?
I know it's not your real name.
Yeah, you're right.
And she takes your your chin and pulls you in to kiss you.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna let it happen if I'm charmed.
Please make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
14.
Oh. Please take 32 psychic damage.
No!
Oh, shite. I am so hurt right now. I am extremely hurt.
Oh god.
And
32?
she begins binding your hands behind your back.
Okay, this is a bit weird. I don't think.
Oh no, this will be most fun.
Like, is your... Like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop with the child voice, because this is getting really weird when, you start binding me and I'm pretending to be a child. That's just creeping me out.
32 doesn't kill you?
Let me just say, I am extremely hurt.
Wow.
I am like, yeah, that kiss is sort of like, that hurt a lot. I don't like I'm not feeling it. Okay.
Would you like to make me another wisdom save to break the charm?
That would be great. Thank you. I have had 3 natural 20s in a row, but no, I have to get 8 instead.
How much health do you have right now?
9.
Oh. She is going to hit you around the back of the head.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit you?
I think it does.
As she transforms into this winged creature with fangs and claws.
What?
What?
The 5 slashing damage as her claws hit the back of your head will not knock you out, and it does break the charm. Would you like to enter initiative?
Yes.
It's not gonna be a long fight.
Let the bard go. Let the support class go. Okay. So am I still bound?
Yes.
Can I still do magic?
Yes, as long as it doesn't have...
Somatic components?
Thank you. I was going to say fingery, but that didn't sound right.
No, that's not it. Okay, so I want to use invisibility on myself.
How about your initiative roll first?
Oh, okay. 14.
Oh, unfortunately, this... I don't know if you'd recognize a succubus, but it is a succubus. Gets to go first, and she strikes you once more. Does a 12 beat your armor class?
No, I actually have 14.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna use invisibility and try to get away. Like, I'm just gonna hide.
Wait, but does it have only
I-
verbal components?
It's a level 2 spell. Any creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell's end. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as well.
No, but what's important is the components. I have it right here. It has all three components.
What do I need component? Are you sure?
Yeah,
so
just
I'll waive the
third time.
materials. I'll waive the materials, but with your hands bound, you need to be able to use your hands to cast this spell.
Okay. Are there any
If you're
spells
looking
that...
at if you're looking at spell descriptions, the third line says components. If it has an S, it means somatic, and it means you need your hands.
Okay. Cool. So
Very
I
few
wanna...
don't have somatic components.
Can I give her hideous laughter then?
You can,
Cool.
I believe.
She just falls into laughter, unable to do anything for a while. But she needs to pass the thing.
Yeah.
But that spell is Tasha's hideous laughter, right?
Yeah.
It also has somatic components. Sorry, Emily.
God damn it! Why is magic so difficult? Can I? And I can't use charm person. This is a interesting fight. I'm sorry, guys.
No sorries. I'm terrified for you. You're okay.
Because I have not like I could use charm person, but that also require my hands, I think.
I found that hypnotic pattern doesn't have it. That I don't know if you have that one.
Yeah, I don't have that. Wait.
Your voice is free. You could try singing. Use a bard action.
To
Sing a
use what?
requiem.
Ha 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 ha. No.
You could try to get out of the bounds.
That's true. You could try and break the binds, either by slipping free with sleight of hand or using your athletics to try and break them.
Yeah. Okay.
And then next turn you turn invisible.
Toby, go! Toby, go!
Yeah, I can try that. So I think I'm gonna try to like, instead of breaking them, I'm gonna try to just like find a way out with my hands. I don't know.
Okay.
So what do I roll for? Is it
Sleight of hand to try and
sleight of
slip
hand.
free. Oh, on an 18, you can indeed slip your hands free.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, okay. I guess that's my turn.
She tries to strike you again.
Yeah. I try to not get struck.
Don't die. Don't die. You got this.
What do I no, you 16. Ah, that hits. I'm on 1 HP.
You're still alive?
You're at your
Yes,
most dangerous.
I am so much hurt, but it's 1 HP. Okay. So now I'm gonna use invisibility. Yeah. Do I have to roll anything for that?
You can use your invisibility. That's fine. You turn invisible. I would probably need a I think I'm gonna need a stealth check if you want to try and sneak away.
Okay. But does the invisibility do anything?
It gives you advantage on stealth checks, which is handy because otherwise it'd be at disadvantage.
Okay.
So neutral stealth.
Neutral stealth.
That's
Where?
probably not good enough.
Where are you? Where have you gone?
We have advantage, so it's a 19.
She also has
Okay.
disadvantage because she's exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
I can smell you.
I have a spell for that.
She's going to swing wildly in your direction with disadvantage because you are invisible.
Okay.
11.
That does not hit.
You just managed to duck out of the way. I know you're here.
Okay. I have. I think. How many spells can I use on 5th level?
You can use.
So don't cheat.
You can use up to 3 level 2s, 2 level 3s, or 4 level 1s.
Okay, so I used 3. Yeah, I used 3 level 3s. So I think I'm out of spells now.
Okay. 3 level 3s? No, you must have used 3 level 2s, right?
No, this is since last session.
Mhm.
Because I didn't use a long rest. I haven't recovered my spell slots.
But like, so knock and invisibility are both level 2. You still would have your level 1 spells.
Oh, okay, cool. So then I want to try Hideous Laughter at her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is a...
I think it's a. I'm just gonna pop it there.
Thank you. A wisdom
It's a
save.
wisdom save. A wisdom save.
And what's your spell save DC?
14.
With advantage, she passes.
What? She got advantage?
Yes.
Ah, she's cheating.
Demons are cheaters.
Okay.
How do you know that spell? That's one of the masters.
I'm just gonna stay quiet, and try to move to another direction, and like make the smell go around the entire room.
You can't fool me forever, and she like is just swinging wildly. This will be at a disadvantage again. She can't find you, so I mean, not likely to hit. I would have thought.
Ouch.
That hits.
She flails around the room and just manages to catch you.
Okay, I am on 1 health.
So
She can like sneeze at me.
So when she just catches you, she's like, there you are, and she pounces on you. And the last thing you see is this beautiful demon bearing down on you and forcing your hands behind your back before knocking you unconscious.
I mean, the last thing she hears before I go unconscious is like, "You smell!" And then Tommy! This is how I expected to go down!
Let's go across to Yen. Which boss?
Oh, that's for me. Sorry. Sorry.
Which boss?
Well, the boss. Surely you're not the person in charge. Just let me in.
Look, who are you with? Are you with the guards? Are you with the demons? Or someone else?
You could say I was with the second group. I was in the car that left town last night. I just came to tell the boss that there was a problem with the shipment. You know, the shipment.
A torch lights, and it's put into a gas lantern. The flame draws up the wick. It illuminates a dwarf with an eye patch covering one eye and a grizzled white beard that looks tatty all over the place. All right, perhaps you are one of us. I don't recognize you. So best be on your best behavior.
Yeah, you don't recognize me because that's my job.
Fair enough. Still, sentiment stands. I'll take you to the boss. Come on. And he begins walking, and he has a horrific limp as he walks. You can actually hear the clacking of wood on wood as his right leg hits the floor.
All right.
Yeah, I used to be a spy like you. Before I took a broadsword to the knee.
Pop.
Well, that's a shame. That's a shame, my friend.
Well, you know, I still get work. He walks you up to a round door with a handle on it, and this time he does give a special knock. Knocks twice, knocks three, knocks twice. And after a moment, a voice from the other side says, "Enter." It's me, Pegleg. This one says he's got information about last night's shipment. The door swings open. In you go. Best behaviour, I'm behind you.
Okay, I go in.
In this room, there is the lighting is set so that a man or a person can sit in a chair. You can see his clothes, but not his face. The light falls on his chest, obscuring his vision. His clothes are grandiose. They are of fine cut, nobleman's wear. And it says, "Well, what went wrong with the shipment?"
It was stopped
Stop.
by guards a few hours from here. The woman from the orphanage asked me to let you know about that.
The woman. So they're a few hours. They should have been halfway to Stromberg. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. I will speak with the guards. Our payment should keep them at bay.
You know, the woman at the orphanage pays me a handsome sum of money because I am good with people and I am good with rumors. And if you would care to hear my advice, perhaps you should pay the guards more because I have heard they are growing restless. They think you are using them. They don't feel like they're really part of the deal.
Interesting advice. I will note this down and consider it. Thank you for your counsel. I don't recognize you.
That is my job. But you can call me Silver.
Silver. Very well. Very well. Do you have anything else for me?
No, not really. And I will not ask for your name, but how may I refer to you? Or perhaps I shouldn't.
Yes. Best if you don't. We keep our secrecies, don't we?
Well, do.
If you cut across the river to the south and head towards Darkstad, you should find another cart there heading the same way as the cart leaving for Stromberg. You should be able to meet them at Furstad or Kaiferholm.
Perhaps if we send a rider soon enough, we can warn them about the guards that stopped the other shipment.
Yes.
I'll let the woman know about this.
Yes, indeed. Pegleg, give him a sigil, so that she will know he can be trusted. Show this to no one, except for those that you know to be ours.
Understood.
Now, I'm afraid I have a meeting. Please don't be afraid to see yourself out.
Of course.
He
Have a nice day.
Back in his chair. Well, Pegleg is in the corridor. That went well. You know, no beheadings, nothing. He seems to like you.
He did?
Well, last person who went in there without an appointment left with no teeth.
That's some charismatic leader you got there.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, fear's a good motivator, really, and, you know, I'd rather be under the person who does the most fearing than be anywhere else, you know?
Everybody fears him in this town, right?
Well, not everyone, but those who's sensible.
those who are intelligent, those who are alive.
Exactly, yeah. Those who are in the know. He tries to keep things under wraps, much like you, I guess.
That's correct. So what's that sigil he mentioned?
Oh, yeah, he pulls out a coin. It just has a deep cut across the center. There's no other markings on it. Show that to people. They'll know what it means. But if you leave it lying about, no one would mistake it for anything but a plain old coin.
That's smart. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. I won't ask your name. People call me Pegleg. If you live long enough, I might even let you call me Peggy.
Can't wait.
See you later.
Later, Pegleg. Came out of there alive. Oh my god. All right. So I stroll back to the place where I'm supposed to meet Grim's daughter in Laylo.
Grimm's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you stake out this place?
Sorry, you cut out. Where do I stake out the place? I imagine there's some sort of shrubbery around the guards building.
Are you gonna go and sit in a shrubbery?
I'm but a small little dwarf.
You know, it's like middle of the day, right? You could just probably like lean against a wall or something. And... I'm just worried you're gonna make yourself more suspicious.
Yeah, Grimm's daughter doesn't do stealth at all, and last I heard there was bushes to be hidden. I imagine for the first like 20 minutes, I'm just like hands behind my back, pacing casually, just marching around, trying to think of what a guardsman pace would be, and be like, yep, blending in, looking around the entrances, getting really nervous, and that hour that I gave myself, I just start to get nervous, and I'm like, I should hide.
As you do this, a young dwarven guard walks out. She has a soft down beard, one of the latest fashionable helmets. The guardswomen get to wear their own helmets, and the tight fitting breastplate and like skirt of the guard. Just as you're deciding to hide, she comes out of the building. She's looking over towards you.
I look back at her casually.
She walks over. Hello?
Oh, hello. Hi. How are you?
My name's Rosie.
Rosie. That's a good name. Hi, Rosie.
And you are?
My friends call me Grim.
Grim. Oh, I dropped my original dwarven name. Very macho. I noticed you watching me through the window.
Yeah, I didn't mean to I'm sorry. You're so observant. I didn't mean for anyone to see me. I just, mercenary work has been slow, and I was wondering if I should just join the people.
Well, I mean, I was watching back. Would you like to go for a coffee or something?
Oh,
I have a break right now, and
perception to see if I can realize there's like remote Lanny flirting going on.
If you want, yeah. Up to you. You are the master of your character.
Yeah, absolutely. Nope. Not quite sure. I'm just really happy she wasn't suspicious. I'm like, yeah. I was planning on heading out anyways, so why not? Let's go hang out.
Okay, excellent. I know a really nice place just around the corner. We could they do quite nice coffee in there. We could go and check it out.
Okay. Not much of a coffee drinker, but why don't? It's been a while since I've been in town. Maybe the coffee is less grainy nowadays.
Yes, it's very smooth, blended. They get it from the Elven lands, I believe.
Oh.
I'm not sure exactly where. I don't pay that much in, but it's interesting. Is that a family axe? It looks nice. It looks, pretty.
Yeah, I'm a little fond of it.
I've taken to going for the smaller handbag axes, but obviously not when I'm in uniform.
That's fair. How? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, is your guards are there many dwarves? Would I stand out if I joined?
Well, I hope you don't mind that I've noticed that you are feminine.
Uh-huh.
I know that can be difficult in the dwarven society, but you'll certainly be one of 2 feminine dwarves.
Oh.
There are other dwarves, but they're the whole gold, beer. Look at my stein. Da, da, da.
I mean, I do love a good stein, so.
I know, but do you have to sing about it all the time? It's what I mean, like.
Yeah, I go through my paces, ebbs and flows. There was a stein that didn't sit well with me yesterday, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on, I've got something for that. And she dives into a pouch and produces like a Rene, basically.
Oh, well, that's very sweet of you. I mean, thank you. I'm just. Okay. So coffee, right?
Yeah, and you come to this small coffee shop. There's a lot of reds and browns. It's very, very it's the latest thing. Tweeter of Vecna, thank you very much for that 1,000 bit donation. That would buy you 2 wild magic surges. You can choose who they go to, or we can roll them randomly.
Ooh.
You take a seat. I'll go and grab some coffees. I've got guard celery. I'll go and get us some coffees. It'll be lovely, right?
Oh yeah. You're so generous. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Same goes for you, Wu-Tang. Thank you. Is like actually that feels cheap. Thank you, Wu-Tang, for the 1,000 bit donation. You also get 2 wild magic surges, which can be gifted at random, or you can designate who gets them.
You.
So I'll go and get the coffees, and she leaves you alone for a second.
Oh, what have I got myself into? This is good, right? I'm like just talking to myself. I'm like, this is fine. I mean, there's nothing I could extract from that card, but why? Why is this card being so friendly to me?
So, Toby, you're a 1, Yen, you're a 2, and Grimsdotter, you are a 3 to see who gets the Divine Favor.
Okay.
Toby, please roll me a d6.
Beep.
slash first, then roll.
I forgot how to D&D. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
That's a 3.
You get a perfect skill. A nat 20 that can be used as an ability check. Ability bonuses still apply.
Okay, thank you so much.
And if Wu-Tang and Tweeter don't gift their Wild Magic Surges, I'm gonna roll them anyway because I love Wild Magic Surges. I'll just give them out randomly. I'll give them a few minutes, but then we'll roll them out randomly. Yes. She returns with 2 coffees. I didn't ask you what you wanted, so I just got you a dwarfuccino.
Yeah. I mean, where can you go wrong with a dwarfuccini? It's fine.
Well, that was my thinking. You know, it's difficult to go wrong with a dwarfuccini. Yes. So, have you been in the city long?
Oh, I'm actually from here, and I've recently come back. Been away for a bit, on mercenary work, and just strolling through the city, trying to find a next spot to be.
Just making your way downtown?
Walking slow. What about you? Are you from here, or what brings you into the hills?
I've been here for 6 months. It's quite exciting. Yes, I joined the dwarves about three months ago. Yeah, it's been good. Really good. Sometimes I get to do missions. They don't really trust me very much, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it does sound like you're brand new to the situation. So, what kind of missions have they put you on?
Oh, nothing really. I don't know if I should talk about things, but like, you know, things like just going around with like the wagon and collecting drunks and that sort of thing. Nothing really.
Yeah,
know.
the standards. You gotta start somewhere.
Gotta work your way up, right?
Absolutely. What made you decide to join the guards?
Oh, I've always wanted to be a guard. I just like having power over people. That sounds terrible. No. I mean, I like positions of authority. No, I like the uniform.
I see. I see where you stand. That's okay. By the way, I don't think I know the name of such a grand coffee giver.
Me?
Yeah. Did you say your last name? You just gave me your not dwarven name.
Oh, yeah. I go by Rosie. It's sort of halfling name, I think. Rosie. I haven't changed my surname because, you know, I feel like that'd be betraying my family a little bit. So I'm still Smithhammer.
Oh, okay.
Rosie Smithhammer.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I people don't talk to me much in this manner, so I'm super awkward. Like, I don't, Rosie, like, I'm honored, but why take me to coffee? What do you need?
Have you met many friends in the city?
Recently?
Yeah. I haven't really made any friends, and I saw you looking, and I thought you might be interested in being friends. I thought we could have maybe a friendship.
Out of character. Oh god. Grimsdaughter will just afford just a quite small little, and yes, okay. I could show you around town at some point. I'm sure. Everybody deserves a good friend, right?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone deserves a good friend. Are you never mind.
No. Go ahead. Don't be shy. Come on, Rosie.
Oh no, we've hardly met. I shouldn't.
Okay. Whatever you're comfortable with. Don't worry. I don't bite.
Okay. Well, it'd be great to hang around town with you.
Are you busy with a lot of the smaller missions, or are you kind of?
I get flexi hours, so I can definitely, like, anytime you're free, I can make myself free.
I see. Well, I do have to be off pretty soon. There's some things I have to carry on with, and some people I have to meet up with. But
Oh, well, here's my address. She takes a piece of paper and writes her address out for you. That's where I live. If you wanna pop by anytime. Obviously, if I'm not at work, then I'd love to see you. Also, wouldn't it be great if, like, the wizard thing, the message cantrip, was a thing that anyone could use? Sorry, I'm babbling.
no, that's okay. I will be sure to swing by, and even if you're not there, I can leave you a message. Don't you fret. Wizards aren't the only one that can keep in contact.
That's true. So what do you do? And she's going to continue with small talk for as long as you will let her.
Just try to drag it on. Like I said, I'm a mercenary. I seek out what people want to pay me for, and whether that's damaging things or finding intel. I'm good at hitting. I'm very strong.
Very strong.
Do
Do you work out?
Dear, of course.
Oh, I'd love to see sometime.
At that moment, that's when Grimm's daughter is finally like, light bulb. Oh. I see. Okay. Yes. Well, yes. I do have to get going now. I do. I would invite you along, but I don't want to cross-reference your
sorry, I didn't.
Your guard duties.
I didn't mean to, like, step over a line there.
Oh, no, you're fine. This is very enjoyable. Don't you fret. Don't. You're okay. You're fine. Okay? I told you I will swing by, and that still holds true. Just right now I have things to do.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing you again.
Yes, absolutely. I'm sure there's something we can work out.
Okay. Have fun. I should get back. I should get back to the guardhouse. I should get back to the guardhouse.
Yes, get as much experience in as possible.
Yes, gaining experience. Yes. Can you roll me a wild magic surge, please, Grim?
What was the number? 400.
And 64 today.
Okay. Nope, that's not how we do it. Okay.
Yep, it's that's called slash first, slash R, then.
$180.
You now find flora hilarious. Like plants. When you see plants, you just can't help but find them hilariously funny.
Okay, great. It's fine. I'm in the middle of town. There's not going to be any ivy on the orphanage or anything.
There was bushes around the orphanage because Toby hid in one.
Of course. Good to know. And how long does that last?
We'll see how it goes. I'll let you know.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep a tab on that one. When it gets tedious, I'll stop it. Now, unfortunately, the 2 wild magic surges that hit Peggy, one is target loses all religious and spiritual faith. Well, yep, okay, done. He's fine. Peggy, not you. The other was he cringes at the word "it," which I think we managed to avoid. So, yeah, Peggy's okay. Yen, could you also roll me a wild magic surge, please?
Yes. So it's /R.
/R, and then space 1d464. Ooh, high numbers. So, as you are going around, maybe there's a few puddles. You're leaving the building, right? Maybe there's a few puddles and stuff like that. Maybe Peggy was holding a glass of water. As you're walking, the puddles and water begins to rain upwards. For just a moment. And then drops back.
So strange, this city. I check on my dagger.
It's still a sword. Not a
Okay.
dagger.
Only thing that matters.
Yen and Grim, could you roll me another wild magic surge each, please?
Absolutely.
If you just press up in the chat window, it'll go to your last
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, boy.
That's mine.
No, why? That was not right. Sorry.
Yen, you suddenly feel happy. It's like endorphins are just flooding your body. You suddenly feel jovial. You almost feel like you want to burst into song. Or maybe dance a little. And as you walk, the people around you also start looking really, really happy.
Greyhawk the musical.
And it just so happens that I just escaped unharmed from the evil guy's lairs. And like I would just be like, I'm the best. I should get paid way more because I'm the best there is.
Yeah, and everyone around you, like, someone says, yeah, you get him. And like,
Yeah, you know, I'm the best. So cool being here. I'm gonna go back and break Toby out by myself.
yeah, you break Toby out, someone else says, just walking by. Grim, as you are walking towards the orphanage, I think perhaps a sadness takes you.
Oh no.
Perhaps you are concerned that you might have upset that little dwarf, that maybe?
Oh.
She did look pretty upset when you were finished, and you can feel this darkness coming from inside you, and you can see it like billowing from your chest, and darkness shrouds you all around.
Oh, poor Rosie. I'm not good at picking up on these things. What have I done? Oh, I just ruined her day. What if it's her week? What am I gonna do?
And you can both arrive at the orphanage.
Oh, fuck.
One looking very happy. The other looking a vision of sadness.
Hey there, Grim, you look so blue. It's such an amazing day. I have very good news.
Oh, I hope so. I feel like I ruined everything.
What? No. Listen, I have such a good feeling about today. I'm sure Toby's gonna be waiting for us at the door. We're gonna break him out. We're gonna get the bad guys.
You're so confident. How can you feel that way? I mean, we've all been split. Asha's sick and
Yeah, what's up with Asha?
If you guys happen to have gone past the enter check on her, all you can hear from inside the room is.
Oh, she's caught that terrible cough, that cold. It's just so
I
terrible.
don't know what you guys drank last night, but you, Grim's daughter, seem to be resilient for that. Asha fell for it like a fool.
Oh, she drank elf wine. Nothing good ever happens when you drink elf wine casually.
She slips a note under the door. Tell my family of me.
So bad. Okay. I'm gonna try and focus, but God, it's so dark. Did you find anything? Did you track this?
Oh yeah,
suspicious person?
I found out some things. The thing is, I couldn't question them further, so some things I'm not sure. But I followed this. Now I'm gonna call it criminal because it's so dark what I saw. To a dark alley, east from here. They let me in. I talked my way into it, and I said that I worked for the woman in the orphanage. They bought it. A guy called Backleg, or maybe Peggy, opened the door.
Okay.
He let me in. He's a dwarf. He's wearing a badge. And he has a wooden leg, and they. So this is my story. I told them I work for the woman in the orphanage, and that I was, or I didn't actually say I was with the shipment they sent yesterday, the wagon with the kids.
Wait, you said you were with the shipment, or you didn't?
I didn't say either.
Oh, okay.
But I told them that there was a problem with the shipment, that the shipment was stopped by guards a few hours away from here. And they said where the shipment was going, which was, I'm sorry, so sorry, Square, because I didn't get the name of that city. But I know that Yen has the name all right.
So they were heading to Stromberg, Kieferholm, and Fürstadt.
Yeah, words.
They were heading for Stromberg. But I told them that they were stopped midway. Now, that's not true. And once they find out that that's not true, my cover is blown. But in the meantime, the boss, who I couldn't see his face. They had some creepy lighting in his office. I couldn't see his face, and I don't know his name or any surname or whatever, but he said that there's another shipment going to the same city from a different place. And I volunteered to go there and warn them about the fake guards I mentioned in my story. So there's another shipment which we could go and stop, save some children, and I don't know, interrogate whoever we capture. But I don't know, I'm not sure about that. And these people are paying the guards probably to just don't do anything about all this. They're paying the guard. So
the people you followed are working with the orphanage to pay out the guards to turn a blind eye? Is that what you found out?
Yeah, the way I see it, the orphanage is getting the kids, and then these criminals are shipping them to the other city, and they're just paying off the guards to do nothing.
That seems wrong.
Wrong how?
Dark, grim, sad.
Oh yes, it is really bad. But there could be some holes in this theory because I couldn't question them further. The thing is, they trust me now, and they gave me this. This is how they recognize each other with this coin.
And
unless
you were able to get one. Wow.
Yeah, it was very good. I'm the best
all
today.
I did was ruin a dwarf's life. That's all.
Well, I found a dwarf whose life was already ruined. So this is how they recognize each other, this coin. So I'm part of the team, at least for now, unless they didn't buy my story. And whenever I show this to one of them, they're going to try to kill me. So it could be a trap too.
Okay, that seems...
But I don't think so, because they told me about the other shipment. Unless I go there and it's an ambush.
Okay. Okay, so that seems plausible enough, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
This
oh,
makes me think about Toby, that if Toby has not blown his cover inside the orphanage, he's probably safe and he's gonna be shipped to the other city.
no,
But if,
no, come on. Toby can barely keep it together as a halfling. So, like, Toby's probably dead.
what did you find out?
Followed the guard. The guard walked into the guard place. And then a different guard took me on a coffee date. But I didn't realize it was a date.
Did you say coffee date?
Uh-huh. We had dwarfappuccinos.
That's a thing?
Of course it's a thing, we're dwarves. We have drinks for every occasion.
Wow. So I just don't get it. Why are you sad? You seem to have had a way better day than I did. Should be cheering.
But I didn't figure anything out about that guard. And this guard was a noob, not even from the town, barely just fresh into the guards. And then I think I ruined her life. Like she just, I don't know. I'm terrible at this. So, oh man.
Wait. You fell in love in the first date?
I don't know. I don't think so. I told her I'd swing by. She gave me her address and I told her I'd swing by, but like she seemed so down. So
Wait, but you're saying she doesn't have any info?
Yeah, exactly. I've ruined everything because I didn't get anything useful about the orphanage. This is. I feel like all I did was waste time and ruin a person's life. It's fine.
Okay. So I propose we break Toby out and then ride west. I think it was southwest, and try to catch on that shipment, rescue those children, and interrogate whoever else we find there.
Wait, do you know if Toby's on that shipment or did that shipment already pass?
No, he's not on that shipment. It comes from another city.
Okay. I mean, maybe I know she's new, but like maybe I could get more information from Rosie. I can go back there. We shouldn't storm the orphanage. We should at least wait until Ash is better.
It is still early. We could just go there, or you, and see if she knows something else. But now I don't get you, Grim's daughter. You were so worried about Toby this morning, and now you want to go on another coffee date. I
feel like I left it on such a bad note, and it's not in my character to be so rude and so downtrodden. I need to fix things. So let's imagine we have like a balance, you know. On the one hand, you have Rosie's heart and mental state, and on the other hand, you have freaking Toby's life. But I mean, I hardly know Toby. We don't. I don't know. Something's wrong here. I feel so dark. So wrong. What happened? You have to cheer up. Come on, let's see if we can find Toby's window. No, last night it didn't work, but now I have a grappling hook. I'm too tired to walk. Okay, just if you don't want to come, just stay here, or either you go inside the orphanage, try to talk to the mean lady, and I will try to find Toby's room. But I don't think I should talk to the mean lady right now. Yeah, me neither. We haven't been around any plants, have we? I don't know. Okay.
There is a bush by the entrance, though. So if you want plant access, you can have some.
Okay, good to know. I just don't make me talk to anyone else. I'm gonna ruin their day.
Okay, just stay in the ready with your weapon in case it's needed. I don't think so, because I'm gonna crack this orphanage like an egg. Just wait here.
Okay. I'm like waving my pike back and forth.
Okay. What I want to do is, because I don't know how easy or difficult it is, but I have my grappling hook now, and I want to find Toby's room, because I'm assuming he is alive in a room.
Okay, so you can climb with advantage. Getting to a window will cost a check. Swinging to another window will cost a check. Each one with advantage.
Well, let's start there. This is acrobatics or athletics?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay, then acrobatics. First one.
Boom, nat 20. You scale up the wall like a squirrel.
What do I see in the first window I picked?
In the first window, you can see there is a small dolly. There's an empty bowl and a bed which has not been made.
Okay, next window.
You swing across easily. In this room, the bed is once again empty. The bed doesn't look as though it's been slept in. And Toby's bagpipes are on the floor.
But is this like a child's room?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you know, Toby doesn't like leave the place without his bagpipes. So,
Yeah, like I know, like since I know Toby, he has the bagpipes, right?
yeah, like this is highly unusual for him to leave it.
Is this window barred?
It is, but give me an inspect them. How would you inspect them? Give them a test.
I will do an investigation check. Perhaps there's like a loose nail or something there, or
You can see
or they're just for show.
the mortar around the bars is pretty weak. It looks old. The point work hasn't been done.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pry it loose.
Will you be using any tools?
Well, actually, in my rogue's pack that I took when I created the character, I have a crowbar and I have a hammer.
That will be loud, but you'll be able to break it open with advantage.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What's this check? Athletics?
Yeah, it can be.
How loud would it be if I just use the crowbar? You just like stick it in the bar and just pull. Is that too loud?
That would be quieter. You'd still have advantage on the check, but you would need to make a dex save to keep hold of the rope.
So what do I roll? The dex or athletics or both?
Athletics first, and then a dex save.
Okay.
The bars start to come away, and you keep hold of the rope easily. It doesn't make a lot of noise, but the bars do start to come free. There's not enough room for you to get in yet, though. Grimm's daughter, a small amount of mortar hits the floor nearby.
This can only end well. Maybe I should walk away from this.
Right. So I just, hey, Grim, come here. I need you to catch this.
Catch what?
The bars.
I guess I could catch the bars. Sure. What else matters?
Can I try again?
Yeah, go for it. On a 16, you pry it free, and the bars come falling down. You grab hold of the rope, staying easily on there. Grim, please make me a strength save to catch these bars.
Sure. A strength save. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Not so much. I'm weak by the dark.
The bars hit you. They hit you and they do 2 points of damage.
I probably deserved that. It's fine. That hurt.
What's going on? What's going on, Grim? Okay, I step inside the room.
Okay, yep, you can push the window open. That's easy, and in you go. This is a small room. There is a broomstick in the room. There is a wooden toy train, a dolly in the corner, bagpipes in the center, and a blue sheet on this small child's bed.
Hey, Silver Tongue. As I see him shimmying up, should I stay here? What do you?
No, you're coming up.
You want me to climb?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so I secure the grappling hook to the bed, I guess, or whatever. What's the biggest piece of furniture
Oh,
here?
the bed's fine. Bed's fine. That works.
Okay, and then I drop the rope for Grim's daughter to climb.
I never take off my chainmail unless I'm sleeping, and you want me to climb up there and be loud. I guess I deserve that. Okay.
So edgy.
It's not a face, Mom.
Yeah. Sorry, I go through the market and find some black lipstick. What is it, an athletics check?
Athletics or acrobatics, whatever you prefer.
Oh, we're definitely doing athletics.
You have advantage.
Yeah, do I? Are you sure?
You have
Advantage
advantage.
through the grappling hook?
You have advantage.
Okay. That'd be great. Great, thanks. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm just like, my sadness behooves me to climb this rope
Your sadness propels you.
away from my regrets.
As
Okay,
you
we're in.
enter the room, Grim, the lights go dim.
Oh, sure.
I grab the
My
bagpipes.
heart.
Yeah, you grab the bagpipes.
No, you made more sound.
No, I didn't want to blow them. I just put them in the bagpipe.
Oh yeah, but whenever you grab a bagpipe, they make a little bit of.
Yeah,
Oh, I
make a little
didn't know
sad
that.
sound.
Yeah, it's essentially a pig's bladder. You blow air into it and you push air out of it, but if you leave it, there'll be a little bit of air left in it. So.
Okay.
But no one seems to be coming.
So I just don't get it. If the lights dimmed, what became less luminous?
The raw sunlight coming through the window. As Grim came through the door, everything got darker.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, we're in.
Uh-huh.
You see, Toby's bagpipes. This is very strange.
Why? I mean,
he
everything
al-
is strange.
He always has it with him. Okay. I know you're not so stealthy and you're wearing that very noisy armor, so just wait for me. You come out when I tell you. Okay?
I
gonna try
immediately
to
flop on the
grab-
floor, prone, like spread eagle, like. Okay.
Yeah. You wait for me here.
Yeah. Okay. I can do some
Okay.
waiting. I'll think about my
I-
life choices too.
As you look up at the ceiling, there is a picture of vine work across the ceiling that's been stylized for a child.
I needed that in my life. Why are these so twisty? They have like these little leaves poking out on the ceiling. God. Do you see this? It's so good.
And your darkness seems to lift.
It's so great.
I-
Like,
I want to walk out of this room into the hallway.
dude.
Okay. As you open the door, you can hear sounds of children playing from downstairs. It's a long hallway. There's about 4 doors on this floor. There's a stairway at the end.
Okay. Um, um, so when I'm outside in the hallway and Grimsdale can hear me, I mutter to myself, "What a lousy dwarf! She can't handle alcohol. She can't handle coffee."
This is not the coffee. It's the little. How can you not laugh at this silly little guy standing on the ceiling? What's wrong with you?
So you say I hear children laughing at the end of the hallway?
Laughing and playing. The sound's coming up the stairs. So you can hear occasionally like a thump below you, as if it's coming from below this hallway.
Okay, so I guess I would reason that wherever there are children playing, there's going to be someone overseeing that. So I pick the closest door and try to open it.
Okay, so you're heading where, sorry?
I know. I figured this was like a hallway with lots of doors.
Yeah.
So I picked the next one.
Yeah, the next one opens easily. It's not locked. This is a child's room. Insert child stuff. Nothing of great import.
Strange. Well, I guess no child's gonna be here for a while. So wherever I can hear children laughing, I want to go there, but I don't want them to see me. So I'm trying to picture a way where I can go and snoop on them, but they would not be able to see me. See if maybe Toby is there.
Okay. So you could sort of like creep around the stairs to see what you could see.
That's what I'm going to do.
Give me a stealth roll.
Yes.
On 17, that's ample. You can see below the stairs there is a double set of doors that one hangs open, and you can see children playing in like a wooded floor area beyond. There's no sign of Toby.
Is this place outdoors?
Inside.
Okay. No Toby. How many children do I see?
You can see about 10.
Do I see an adult?
No adults.
Do I see the whole room?
Not the whole room, no.
So there could be an adult in a blind spot.
Could be.
This is so deep. Okay. Then I am gonna try to catch the attention of one of the children. There was some like, shh.
Before you do this, I have relevant information. A door to the right along this corridor that opens into this thing opens, and you can hear the click-clack of heels walking along.
This is in the hall where I am?
So the stairs go down onto a hallway, and this room is on this hallway. So it's from the right. You can't see where it's coming from, but it's coming along the hall.
Oh, but whenever this person comes into view, she's not going to be able to see me, right?
Well, we can hope. Yeah. She will. Do you know what? Yeah, no, you're fine actually. With a 17, we'll carry that 17 stealth along. She walks along. It is the nurse who caught you in her room the other day. She walks into the study and goes, "Right, everyone, come on. About time we started thinking about bed. Come on."
So they're probably gonna come upstairs, right? All of them.
Mm-hmm. Put your toys away. Come on, put them away now. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
Okay, I go back to the room where Grim's daughter is. Hey, Grim. All the kids are coming up. I just saw the children, but they're coming back. They're coming back to the rooms to sleep.
Oh,
I say.
That's great. They're still here. That's awesome.
Yes, but I need you to be quiet, and we're gonna wait for. I don't know. Okay, we could still. I want to get your opinion on this. We could try to keep this quiet still. In which case, we would probably have to climb down, or we could just make it rain.
On the children?
No, not the children.
Okay.
No, not the
okay.
children. We could probably wait for a child to come here and shush him. Maybe he'll comply.
In this room?
Yes, in
So-
this room, because probably. Oh, wait,
Toby
wait,
was
wait.
sharing the room?
I don't know. I didn't see Toby, so either Toby's coming, or no one's coming. So we could probably wait here until everybody goes back to their chambers.
I could wait here. I could.
Okay, let's just wait. Get inside. Is there like a wardrobe or something where Grim can
Big
hide?
Narnia wardrobe.
There's not a Narnia wardrobe. There is a small chest that could be used for storing toys. And at a pinch, I suppose the other best hiding place would be under the bed.
No, I think the best place for Grim would be behind the door. You know, behind the side. Does the door open inside?
Mm-hmm,
Inwards? So you would be behind the door. I could hide behind the bed.
Okay. I could stand behind the door. That's fine, right?
And now our watch begins.
So you hear the click-clack of heels, you hear lots of running steps and children coming up, and it's like, in you go, there you go, dinner will be along shortly, in you go, good, stop picking your nose, in you get. Yep, well done, Johnny, yes, it's lovely, off to bed, come on, everyone off to bed, quickly, and you can hear the slamming of doors on all the floors, and then it goes quiet.
So no one came here. And a last question. Did we hear the heels going downstairs?
Yes. You also hear the door in the courtyard opening. The double doors, the bar being lifted, and the doors opening.
Fuck that. Okay, Graham, it's time to get worried. Toby should have probably come to this room.
Yeah. So we let's rewind to like remember this morning and last night when I was worried about Toby.
Yes.
Okay, and you promised messages to happen.
No, they promised.
Well, we can't blame the sick one.
No. But what about we move forward to this afternoon when you were more worried about your coffee date?
It was really bothersome. Okay, like I didn't even realize they were flirting with me. And she was so cute and sweet. And okay, you know what? Yes, Toby's in danger. That's what we have to assume because Toby's not here and the bagpipes are here. So how do we traverse this orphanage?
I say we just cut to it. We have to go through each room. Maybe they changed Toby. Maybe they just took the bagpipes from him because they didn't like the sound. And maybe he's in another room.
Fair.
We could just go room by room, but we risk the children getting scared. It's a real danger. Or we could just cut to it and go downstairs and face that woman.
You hear a cart roll into the courtyard.
Oh no.
Okay, that's the cart. So like I suspected they have a new shipment today. But wait, didn't we hear all the children go inside the rooms?
Yeah, we are not going to go creep on the children. What are we gonna do with the children?
No, we don't want anything.
Out this window, figuring out how to steal the clown.
I mean, if we're gonna face them, we could just go downstairs from here. Why are we climbing out? Let's just go downstairs.
Go downstairs through a place that we don't know the layout of.
Well, I just saw the courtyard. Oh no, I saw a room. I saw.
From the courtyard, you can hear. Oh, hello, Nancy. Yeah, just sling it in the back. I'll take it to. Yeah, I'll take it out.
Can I rush to the window?
It looks.
Wait,
like...
I have an idea. I could use the coin they gave me. I could just go there and face them and say that they sent me for the goblin. They sent me for the little goblin girl.
Looks like a child though. No, look, and wipes away the makeup You can hear like, see, it's clearly a goblin.
We heard that
Uh-huh.
from the courtyard?
You can hear it from the courtyard. You can hear the conversation.
Okay, Grim. It's time to it's time to make a choice.
Yep.
Either we go down right now, guns blazing,
Yep.
or I try to trick them with the coin.
You trick them first, and if that doesn't work, I will impale them. I'll like eagle dive down.
Okay, but for this, I will have to come from the street, so I have to climb down.
Please do
You
it
can do that.
Assassin's Creed style. Use it, jump with an assassination attack.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Double assassination instantly.
Yes.
Okay, so then you stay here and you'll attack them from the inside. I have to go back out, okay?
You can do it. I believe in you. Ready is my weapon.
Let's do this. Okay, I climb down to the street. And then go to the courtyard double doors and just step inside the light. Just step on them. What do I see? Who's there?
You see a dark cart with doors open. There is a man dressed as a clown who throws Toby into the back of the cart. She lands heavily.
I saw Toby.
You see Toby.
Okay. And the woman? Is she there?
The woman is like, "Thank you for coming at short notice. Best get out of here, really. Tell the boss that I'll give him extra coin this shipment."
I approach them walking as if this is my house.
Excuse me, who goes there?
Hi there, they call me Silver. And I show them the coin. Put
Indeed.
it in my fingers, put it in my pocket. The boss sent me for that goblin.
Oh. Did he now?
He did. You see, that goblin is his plaything, but he escaped. He wants him back.
Make me a persuasion roll.
Oh man. Why am I trying to do this, which I am not good at?
You tell me.
They see me looking down or blinking too much. What are you doing, Jess?
I'm afraid that cheer didn't go through, Justin. I don't know why. There we go. 2 surges for the sucker nanny.
For who?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see her explode.
As she's looking at you, going, "I don't think you're telling the truth." She has she has a cane in her hand somehow, and it turns into a saucepan.
Oh.
Turns into a sword?
Saucepan.
What is
Like
that?
a frying pan.
Like
A pot.
Okay.
And that one's not relevant right now, but it might be relevant to you guys if you knew it. But this is strictly player knowledge, not character knowledge. She has developed philophobia, which is the fear of plants and leaves.
Okay.
So, I don't believe you, she says, dropping the frying pan. I think...
That happened to my dagger a few days ago, but it turned into noodles.
Yes. Quite besides the point. You say he is your boss's plaything.
Well, if you don't believe me, it could be because I'm probably passing on another man's lie. I didn't believe in him either. I'm just relaying what he said. Does it make sense to me? It doesn't, but
I'll give you another persuasion roll. Maybe you can save this.
probably not.
Yeah. She's like, well, maybe. Look, either way, she looks at the clown, you need to get on. You are late. You shouldn't have come back really for this shipment. How are the other quarry? And he says, oh, they're fine. They find the clown voice really entertaining. And, you know, I'm keeping them all happy. I don't know how I'm going to do it with this one in tow as well, but I'm sure we'll manage. If you want me to take her? And she sort of like looks at him and then looks at you and goes, I'm not sure. And that's where we will wrap up for this week.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Could we just maybe please wrap up where Grimm's daughter is jumping down a balcony with a pot in her hands? A potted plant.
I mean, possibly next week you could start with that, Grim, if you want to do that.
Well, so in my head there were one of two options. Either there was a bush within jumping distance, and I was totally gonna Assassin's Creed it like a hay pile and like jump into the bush, and the bush would draw her attention. Or there had to have been some sort of succulent or plant in the room.
Using the bush to draw attention. Classic move. Classic.
Indeed.
Or you can just throw a glass bottle. Like, what? That's also classic.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Hildy. So, let's go round, guys. Let's go with your favourite part. I now have mod status, so this week I can post your links for you. As soon as my cat stops sitting on my mouse, that is. We'll go backwards around this time. So we'll start with Jess, or Burst of Hope, who's currently coughing, sorry.
No, I'm good.
So, yeah, what's your favourite part of today's session, and where can we find you online? Where are all the wonderful things that you do?
Whoo boy. So like I'm sad that Asher wasn't here, but like all of it was so good. I was thrown for a loop with the little dwarf guard, and I still don't know what to make of it. And I'm sure Emo Grim will somehow make a return at some point. That was good, real good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter and here in Twitch as Burst of Hope, because I like making sure people have little bits of positivity if they can. So yeah.
Isn't that nice? Next around we have Derek or Elven Tower. Oh, hi.
Hey there, I'm Derek. I'm an independent creator, and you can see my stuff on my website, elventower.com. I do cartography and adventures. I'm also on Patreon, Twitter, and soon, I was just confirmed, I'll be in the opening batch for Kickstarter's Drip, which is Patreon's clone. And I'll be there soon, but that's not real yet. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. And last but certainly not least, the culprit behind the wonderful overlay you see before you, Ambly.
Hello, hi. You can find me on here every Friday. You can find me on Discord with Scarnicus Discord. I have an Instagram and art station if you want to look up illustrations I do. My favorite part was probably also the little dwarf date. It's really sweet. I like that.
So, like, my favorite part this week was the contrast between the three scenes, like, splitting you all up. We had one in absolute peril, one who's, like, defying a mob boss, and then Sweet little coffee date. Like,
Oh yeah, I like how one got super important information, one got off with a coffee date, and my character just got unconscious by like what was she even, like a little demon or something?
yeah, if you don't know what a succubus looks like, she'd just look like a demon.
Okay.
It's a demon
Yeah.
woman.
That was fantastic juxtaposition and totally well deserved because we split the party as much as we could.
Oh yeah, that's great. Absolutely.
Oh, Amber, you sound salty. Are you okay?
No, it's fine. To be fair, I really enjoyed it. I knew it when I ran out to the orphanage to begin with. Like, I'm not gonna get out of here. It's fine, but it's really like never split the party, and every party like let's split the party. I don't know.
But we don't care.
Yeah, it's like every player. Like I really want.
As a DM,
these
I love
solo
it.
missions.
I love being able to flick around to you all. It's great.
Yeah.
Love it. So I'm me. I'm Scradicus. I run the Scradicus Academy. Here is my Twitch link and also my Twitters. You guys can find me over there. Basically trying to create a safe space for people to come and get involved with online TTRPGs, be they new, be they returning, be they new to streaming, or whatever. We're totally inclusive, family fun, friendly, talk about D&D all the time. We're great, and we're now full-time. So if you want to head over and have a look at us, we are now streaming Mondays to Thursdays, 1 p.m., 6 p.m., and 10 p.m. EST. And on Fridays, every week, we are here at this time slot for the Uprising and the Perrenlands with this wonderful class. And usually, donkeys are in. We are here every week with this wonderful cast, and usually Susanna Grace joins us as well, but not this week. Oh, also, we also do a game. Let's put that music back on because it's in my head. We are also in a game every Friday, 8 p.m. every other Friday. Sorry, so not this week, but next week we'll be running the Wild Blue, which is set in Lady Blackbird. We share that with Off the Table. It's great to be here. I'm going to take us for a little raid. Essentially, I can see that. One of my cast members from our Tuesday game is online, and we're going to go and pay her a visit. So when we get in there, I don't know if Greyhawk usually have a chant that they bring in, but let's go in with something like I don't know, the Perrenlands or Uprising or something. I don't know. I don't know. Any suggestions? What do you guys think? What can we go in with as a raid thing? I don't think.
The Perrenlands provide you coffee.
Dwarfuccinos from the Perrenlands.
Dwarfuccinos from the Perrenlands. That's what we're gonna go with. Oh yeah, that's what we like. So let's get over there, guys. We will be back next week. I can see NPC Bree is in Discord after this to talk, and I would love to join in. I think I'd love to come and do some of that. Yeah, let's take the hype with us. If you've got my ruling with emotes is if you've got Greyhawk emotes, smoke them if you got them. If you haven't, hit them with whatever other emotes. Let's just get in there. Keep the hype happening. Keep evoking emotions. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.